Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the second game of the evening. It is time for Belgium versus Slavic, and yes, indeed, I didn't prepare the graphic of the Slavic flag, so it's kind of messed up. Anyway, the game has just started. It's Slavic versus Team Belgium. Winner of this will face off against the winner of the other game that we just shoutcasted, which was Portugal versus Netherlands. And well, if you didn't see that, then you missed a good second map, let's put it that way. But in the end, it was Portugal that drew the long straw. This time around, though, we expect a little bit closer game. Slavic is Team Poland, but also loads of other Slavic countries. Wow, Logic, that was close. Nearly took out your best player. In my opinion, Rocket is the best player of Team Belgium, but we see a lot more good players there. And, well, if there's one nation to take out Portugal, I think that it would be Belgium. But I like to be surprised, and I can see that in the predictions here in Twitch chat, you guys are already, well, quite even. But it seems like Slavic is going to be the favorite at the moment.
It looks like the chat is being a bit bullish on Slavic, forgetting that Belgium has been putting on really some awesome performances so far. Either way, first round on the way.
And it seems like
to...
Locati, sorry. Locati getting 2 kills together with Shane, and Rocket bringing up the rears with 1 kill.
A quick look at the lineup. We have Shane, Locati, Rocket, Wildman, which is sub currently, Kaitos and Logic for Team Belgium, KJ, Kaitek, Doofy, Splat, BRTK, and Niedviej for Team Slavic.
Yes, indeed. Oh, that's timing to skip away, but Kaitek got away with his life, and we'll get some medical assistance here. Going to support with the P90, but Doofy, oh my god, Doofy, you're not involved, especially...
Doofy, last man standing. Decide to revert to the knife.
Honestly, if Dufisa was a little bit more involved and not spending more than half of the time behind that stupid fence, then I think his team could have won that second round. But, oh well, this is the way the cookie crumbled. Yes, indeed, Turnpike TS again, Delirium. I know you don't like to see it, but we actually already shoutcasted one of your maps. So, Tahunga was... quite one-sided in this case. Anyway, Belgium are here rotating.
Heading toward fence, meanwhile Team Slavic is office currently, so they should be facing each other soon enough.
Kaitos there, nice double tag there by BRTK and Dufisa.
Kaitek will be taken down.
Ooh, Logic with the SR8.
As the pick over Niet, 3-2 for Team Belgium. Advantage. BRTK and Splat left. Sure, a lot of Polish communication going on as we speak.
If I were Logic here, I would switch to a different weapon. Especially with the man advantage, you've already got your opening kill. But then again, Logic is really dangerous with that SR8.
He's actually looking at end of pillars, but I believe that the Slavic guys were inside metros, so yeah. And they rotated meanwhile. Splat being at fence currently, and BRTK being on the other side, far away at garage. I think they're probably going to try to get the draw. This is why they split up. Now Splat trying to join again BRTK. In Belgium, not in a rush to do anything really. Logic will rotate now toward pillar, not finding anybody. The two guys are pretty much on the ceiling of garage.
Yeah,
Let's
well, I
start
mean, if you
with
were
you.
Belgium here, this would be the time to... Oh, he bleeds just a second too early. Well played by Belgium. I was about to say this is the time to at least keep one safe, but split the rest and try and hunt a kill. Logic gets the opening kill with the SR8. Locati raining down grenades on Kitek, and Kitek will take double tap on the head from Logic. No, from Locati taking out Kitek there with a double tap. Sorry, guys. What's this?
Let's leave it there. If there will be the chance, I don't have it stored for now. But
Seriously?
yeah, hands down the best joke of the year.
Oh yeah, sure.
Nevertheless, Team Belgium rotating toward Mitro.
That,
Finding some damage with an 8, doesn't manage to find.
that
Big
in
deal for
itself
now.
is already the best joke, by the way. that you have good jokes. From my
I
perspective.
said the best. It doesn't mean it's a good one. I said the best compared to world standards. Nevertheless, Team Slavic seems to be spread out around again with a couple of guys pillar, one guy keeping van, and one office. Logic will get the pick, the opening kill over Kitek with the SR8. The RTK rotating toward van. The worst possible timing, finding 3 enemies in front of him. It's 2v2 now, Rocket and Locati left versus Nier and Doofy. Only 1v1 now. PT for the nade. Gets close enough to Jeep but doesn't take down Locati. Pop up and here you go. Nier will take Locati down and it's 4-1. Opening round finally for Team Slavic. While 3 versus 4, man disadvantage for Slavic, now tied up the situation. Hidden BRTK medicine at window, and Team Belgium will rotate toward pillar. Currently, opposite side of the map, 2 guys watching window, +1 pilot. And meanwhile, Team Belgium is located at Metro, like outside Metro, let's say.
Yeah, indeed. Bit of a slow round here. In fact, most of the rounds have been a lot slower than the other game that we were casting.
Let's say, yeah, they slow down the map a bit, but again, in this type of situation, you're Belgium, you are winning by 3 rounds, you don't really have the need to push. And it's a 3v3 situation, so you don't even have the man advantage.
No, but it's just the rounds in general that are a little bit slower as well.
Rotations going on, Slavic team being at van, and still Belgium team keeping Metro with 1 guy spread out, and that's Shane, which is looking at pillars. Locati will get the first one, will not manage to get the second one. 2v2 now. 30 seconds left on the clock.
Good time for
30K,
Shane.
last man standing.
Yeah, Shane, the cavalry comes in to save the day. 5-1. Don't forget that this is actually the... Oh, what? It said Tohunga here. That would be the game, not Turnpike. But, oh well. Anyway, I guess that this is the home map of Team Slavic. Don't really know, actually. Rocket, you've messed up the info on Discord. The graphic is incorrect.
6-1, gaps widening for Team Belgium. A bit of Shane action here at van. Doesn't manage to get a kill with... But he gets in a good position, but Kitek will take him down. BRTK left versus Locati and Rocket. BRTK being with 8 HP left at reception. Try to get the kill with the SR8, nothing done.
Yeah, indeed. Nice try though. An A for effort.
Effort doesn't pay the bills, unfortunately. 7-1, Team Belgium. While Belgium rotation toward fans takes down 2 members of Team Slavic. Remaining ones being located at Jeep. Logic will push, will find the first one. Gets taken down by Splat in the process. Locati will run him up. While 9 minutes left.
Nice try there from Logic, trying to get the headshot.
Belgium keeping Jeep, meanwhile Doofy will bleed and is 4v4. Slavic should really start to push more now, otherwise this won't even be close.
Yeah, well, they're going to push, but into the Belgian meat grinder they go, and Splat and Nishvilic are the last one standing. Oh, nice nade from Splat! That took a long time to land on Rocket's feet, but it did.
2 versus 2, and but Team Belgium has already rotated. They are already at office, taking their time indeed. But they got hurt in the process. Difference being that they are both with 100 HP and have all the stamina in the world to jump away. And there you go. Belgium meat grinder producing Slavic waffles since 2021.
Those are really disturbing waffles. I've never seen meat waffles before.
Goofy, last man standing. So Shane and Kaitos, here Kaitos, he should be aware that he is a garage, but apparently audio is not extremely high for him, and gets taken down.
Well, he couldn't even take out the other one, so it doesn't really matter if you focus on the either way. And Logic gets the opening kill once more. So it's looking like we've got another one-sided game on our hands. I think Slavic won the first round. Yeah, it was the first round that they won, and since then it's been.
If you stop the match at 19 minutes, it's all going wonderful for them, let's say. But so far, it has turned pretty much sideways. And the main story for this evening is that the first map is pretty much always loop-sided, based on what we have seen so far. 3 people left versus 3. Rocket, Locati and Kaitos versus Niet, BRTK and Doofy. Belgium being positioned at office and Slavic being positioned at pillar and rushing.
Oh, nice flank here from Duffy. Very good job, and they didn't even lose a man. Oh, but Locati was still there. Duffy going strong, he gets the headshot. Can he get the third kill as well? No, but Nishvilic did. Nicely done.
Yeah, they will pick it up. 10-2. 6 minutes left.
So 11-2 the score is, with just over 5 minutes remaining on the clock, and well, it's not looking like it's going to change drastically. But then again, as Supermart mentioned, let's hope that the second map will be a bit closer. Wow.
Chat asking for a ban of Slavic. Why?
Yeah, well, I can tell you one thing, that's for sure. Not even if somebody offered me €100 would I unban Slavic. I've completely had it with that guy. So no, that's the answer. Now stop moaning, otherwise you're getting a timeout.
Meanwhile, 2-man advantage for Belgium. Slavic currently trying to push from office, not very lucky with Splat, last man standing left at Metro, will get one kill, but he's left with 8 HP, doesn't manage to get anything else done. All free. Last man standing.
Just in time to be killed by Locati.
Free. For those of you that bet on victory of Team Slavic, you may want to reconsider your financial investments for the future. Still, second map to play, but this being the map probably of Team Slavic, it doesn't look like a bright start.
Well, as they say here, results from the past are no guarantee for the future, so who knows?
One more time, gets taken down and is 15-3. RTK and Doofy left. Only Doofy now left actually versus Shane, Locati and Rocket. Doofy being nading toward window and moving out van.
Oh,
Let's get something done. We'll take down Shane.
That timing. Poor guy. Oh, I feel so bad.
You see, finally to have picked up a bit of pace in the last few rounds, but doesn't make a whole lot of difference. It's still 17-3 for Team Belgium. Let's follow logic, try to see if he gets any action done with the SR8. Oh wow. We revert toward toilet, collects a couple of helmets from Luffy in the process. 24.
So 40 seconds remaining here, and well, I'm looking forward to this this map being over.
Last couple of rounds left. Enjoy them till you can for those of you that are turnpike lover, because we won't probably see them up for a whole lot of time more. $19-5 is the final score of the map. Belgium taking the first one, Turnpike, in a very comfortable way. We now move to the second one, which I believe it should be Casa, but we'll find out shortly.
Yeah, I think Casa. Okay, well then all of my information is incorrect, but let me quickly see, because on the Discord. Oh wait, going to quickly stop the recording for YouTube. Be right back. Okay, and welcome back, YouTube. It's time for the second map to ready up. As you can see, Belgium has won their first map that was not on Tohunga, but it was on Turnpike. Now we're going to the Belgian map, so well, it's going to be rough. And it's going to be Austria Team Survivor, so expect a lot of, well, SR8, so logic for instance, and of course also some grenades over fences and, pardon me, fences.
Well, that's what you were looking at, I believe.
For those that are new here, don't forget to hit the follow button. We still have the rest of the Nations Cup coming your way. I'll give you a quick insight in as to what the upcoming matches are. At the moment, USA versus UK is being played, and in 20 minutes or so, Colombia versus France will also be played. That should be shoutcasted on a different channel. So, well, when we get the confirmation, we will definitely host the other channel. But for now, we will be starting in 15 seconds with the new game. So let's transition over. And I am joined by Supermart, who is my co-shoutcaster this evening and during this this lovely Nations Cup. Anyway, let's add some audio to the mix, and we're going to follow Kitek here with the G36, doing some damage to Logic, and Logic is still alive, still in the corner there, and the opening kills going in favor of Slavic here. Nice aggressive nade from Dufisa, but well, in the end, they did lose a lot of players there, but they win the first round again. Let's hope that they can keep the lead now for some time.
Yeah. Just a reminder in terms of statistics, the last time that Team Slavic won the first round, they lost the following 10.
Yep, indeed.
Splat, we rush, doesn't manage to find a kill. Versus a well-positioned Team Belgium.
Dufisa last one standing, and well anticipated here from Locati. Gets the opening headshot, and then 2 vest shots will do him in.
Right. Let's try to follow Rocket, I want to see some wall action.
Trying to find him, but here we go. Yep.
Nice, beautiful hits, doesn't manage to get the kill, but to get some damage down toward balcony.
Yeah, but the rest of his team was completely obliterated by a nice aggressive push here from Slavic. So let's see if we can follow Beretka here. Logic.
The RTK doesn't manage to get to heal his teammate.
No, but
Rotate
Beretka
towards
also,
middle.
sorry, Logic switched over from the SRA to the G36, and nice nade there from Beretka. Also does tons of, gives his teammates tons of health back. Oh my god, Beretka on fire here. Now, they need to stick together and make sure that they take out the most dangerous player in this Nations Cup, in my opinion.
They found him upstairs. They need to be careful with medicing Rocket, trying to flank them from behind.
He made some sound. Down to 40%, will be flanked. No, he won't be flanked, in fact. And it's 3-1. Well done, Slavic here. Well, we seem to have a match on our hands, as we also had in the second map of the Netherlands versus Portugal. I personally am hoping for a third and decider because, well, I can stay up. Believe it or not, Supermart, but my work day tomorrow will start at 4 o'clock in the evening and or in the afternoon, I should say, and end at midnight. I'm going to follow.
Interesting.
I'm going to follow a training in the States. So.
Are you working one of the famous Amsterdam windows?
Ah, yeah.
Nevertheless, Gatti, last man standing, and it would be extremely nice for him, for Team Belgium, if he could take the round, as it's 3-1 currently for Team Slavic. The first situation that we've seen on Turnpike. And actually Slavic taking the round with Kitek finishing off the kills, 4-1, gap widening.
Aggressive push here from Kitek, but retreating, yeah.
Kitek gets
Logic
several times.
Tons of damage, but no kill just yet. Exchange between Nizhvilic and Shein. And here comes the push.
Slavic push from tunnel, Lokati will be taken down. Is Rocket left one more time against Splat and Kitek?
Splat nearly took out Kitek there.
Ooh. Nice action from Kitek, finishing off 5-1 and gap widening after 4 minutes.
So I think that after this game, Belgium will have a new home map. Turnpike. Because this is terrible. Nice nice kill there by Rocket though. And another. Kitek, last one standing, surrounded by Belgians.
Doesn't manage to get the miracle. Have two. Still considerable advantage for Team Slavic.
So squeaky bum time for those who bet all of their money on Belgium, thinking that it was going to be a pushover.
Try to follow what's going on at middle. Nied get taken down by Shane. La push from Belgium, BRTK, last man standing. At the first one with the G36. Oh, unlucky.
Yeah. Well, if you are dropping in after 10 years, Kurzy, welcome back. Not all the same names, but many, you're right. Definitely between these two teams.
For a main advantage for Belgium, they will prepare to rush tunnel down. Meanwhile, off screen,
Doofy really needs some help from Nizhvilic and Splat, but they are too late to this party.
Edwidge and Splat will be pushing toward Fontaine now. Sorry, towards Tetu now. We get the first one. Shane and Wildman, meanwhile.
Nicely done here from Nizhvilic. Oh no! Oh, thank God. Well done, Slavic. It didn't seem that round was going to go their way, but some good teamwork. Well, actually, some poor teamwork and good individual skill saved that round. tons of damage being
30K.
done up this tunnel, and well, Logic is still holding the fort, and he took out Splat. Now it's Doofy, last one
He
standing.
took out 3 people basically. That's the thing.
Oh really? Oh, I
That's the
didn't
story of
spot
this
that.
round.
Unlucky Doofy. Then again, Rocket still has full health, so not very likely.
Let's follow Rocket again. Let's
Yeah.
see if there is some nade kills going on at wall. First nade toward balcony, doesn't find anybody. Ooh, beautiful nade over Doofy, nice, and a bit lucky with the timing. Will try to push now from wall, doesn't see anybody as T2.
On the other
Taking
side,
back toward tunnel down, Splat, last man standing.
Logic took out half of the team.
It's not necessarily reflected by the amount of kills, but Logic is doing a ton of damage with the G36 from tunnel up.
Yeah. Slavic have lost a couple of rounds here, and Belgium is getting closer and closer. I wonder what this push will do. Kitek all alone versus Logic, who has been doing a good job here.
I mean, this is a high risk, high risk and high reward, okay, scenario, but if you are getting caught in the middle of tunnel and you get a leg shot, you're pretty much dead in the water.
True. Great nade from
Wow.
Kitek, but really in need of some mid.
And they managed to pull out the flawless. Meanwhile, off screen, Seven slaying people left and right in the chat. It's 3 kills as of now. Everybody's participating to this match.
Oh, 2 rushes into each other. Rocket still alive. Oh, nicely done there. Fantastic job there by Rocket.
One hit.
Yeah, 1 round the difference.
Okay, try to get the pick with the nade, doesn't manage. He knows that there is somebody else at wall. Decide to nade middle instead. Doesn't get any damage done. Wild finds some beautiful long range shot over Kitek.
Yeah, Rocket seems to have found his his swing.
Slavic pushing tunnel up. Doesn't get them the round 7-7, and they are back tied. After a first fairly 10 dominant minutes from NationsCup, Team Belgium has managed to catch up.
So all square here with the halfway point in sight. Logic dying here. Maybe that can give Slavic a foothold. Not much. There goes a whole of Team Slavic, and only Nishvilic here.
Edge for the because otherwise the Polish viewers will be triggered.
No, I'm
yeah,
just
doesn't manage to get around.
I'm going to continue slaughtering his name just for continuity's sake.
7-8, now finally first time that Belgium find an advantage. Bit of pre-nading from Rocket at wall, doesn't find any damage so far. 4v4. Ooh, Wildman doesn't manage to save himself. Locati, last man standing versus 2, doesn't manage to get the kill. Doofy will take him down 8-8.
Redka having a tough time avoiding his teammates here. And Rocket has found his usual spot. Oh, nice nade. Fantastic. Straight on the head of Doofy. And it's 5 versus 4 now. 5 versus 3. Let's see what's happening on the other side. The Belgians are going to...
Slavic squashed that tunnel down. Not the best position to be in if you are...
Yeah, and...
lower numbers. They should be pushing tunnel up soon.
They are, but...
they do.
It's too late. The medics have already gone down. Redka opting for the knife. Rocket's going to finish off Kaitek here. Oh, wow.
Lucky Kaitek finished everything in his arsenal. Now timeout for Team Belgium, oddly enough.
Yeah, indeed. It's well, we'll have to wait and see. Maybe
But it kind of makes sense. If it's your own map, you may not be satisfied of drawing it this closely after dominating on the enemy map.
I wonder if they're going to sub out somebody for Kaitos. That Okay, no subs.
You know, they needed to clean the meat grinder, the Belgian meat grinder, before continuing probably, but...
It was clogged with some Slavic remains.
Wrong on so many political levels, but... Anyway, following Rocket. Try to get some nade action toward middle, doesn't manage to. Should be more careful, as they know that he is behind the wall. Long distance shots being traded with Kaitek, which is a G36, so not the brightest choice.
Well, Rocket is like a surgeon with that M4, even at long range. But this isn't going the Belgians' way, especially if the med is going to go down. Kaitek here has spotted Rocket, and yeah, in come the rest of the reserves. It's all square, 9-9, 7.5 minutes remaining. This is, well, I hope you haven't paid for the whole seat. It's just the tip of your chair that's necessary here. Very exciting stuff. And in come the nades. It's raining nades. Hallelujah. Yeah. The edge of the chair. Edge of the seat.
Archer quote going on there. Nevertheless, free. Now Kaitek, last man standing.
Oh, that nade would have been such a game changer. Oh. If it would have taken out 2 Belgians, that would have been epic.
Okay, we try to trade nade one more time toward the wall. Doesn't manage to find anybody so far. It's also interesting how he decides not to try to contest the stairs and just take over. Meanwhile, Splat and Doofy left.
2 rounds the difference. That's first time since, I don't know, some time at least. And
a first small gap being open in a while after 40 minutes.
Who knows, maybe the Slavics can come back again. That's not the way to start it off.
If we get taken down, meanwhile the Slavic guys will rush tunnel up. Locati tried to contest, find 4 people in front of him. And the nade of the year lands from Rocket, taking down 3 people of Team Slavic. This is indeed the nade of the year.
Oh my god, that was a perfect nade at the perfect time. that could be the nade that seals the deal here. In comes the Belgian rush. Not too successful, to be honest. Nishvilic here. Oh, flanked. From behind.
They know where he is, but they have all the time in the world.
Nicely done. Last bullet of that G36 takes out the head of Rocket. Nicely done. 5 minutes remaining now. And Slavic still has skin in the game, as Supermart mentioned before.
They are not in a rush now, but they should start to pressure just a bit more.
Nishvilic has died at center. Beretka down to 4% here. Oh, great anticipation from Splat, but yeah, there are too many Belgians still alive for him to make a big difference.
Around gap. Slavic team trying to push the pedal to the metal, not managing to be extremely successful for now in the push, but Team Belgium has Locati with low HP. They will retreat toward middle. BRTK and Kitech that they should know where he is, but they have the medikit advantage. As a matter of fact, no. Also Belgium has the medikit.
There's still some time.
Slavic push towards tunnel up, meanwhile Belgium seems to be still at middle. And decide to retreat now toward their spawn. Kitech fairly exposed if you consider what it is. At the position, he finally fears them. Oh, find the first one, but doesn't manage to get any kill and receives helmets instead. Now this is the moment in which if you are Team Slavic, you need to start pressuring in a smart way, and they do just so as we speak.
Yes, indeed.
Logic.
Logic remaining. We'll take out Beretka. Now they have to stick together. And
But gives up position in doing so.
Also stuck on the corner there. So 2 minutes, 3 rounds. That's what's required. And you're not allowed to miss those shots though. Beretka definitely not firing on all cylinders. They need to finish him off here quickly before they can med up. So, well, that's within 30 seconds 1 round.
It is doable, but there is no gap for mistake.
Come on,
2
Kitech.
rounds.
Why would the Belgians rush there? That. Oh my god! Oh my god, on all angles. Logic gets the SR8 kill, Rocket gets the nade at the feet.
Crucial SR8 kill. Now 3 people left for Team Slavic. 2 as we speak. Splat, last man standing. He has to die fast.
Well, he does just that. It is still possible, but the margins are getting slimmer and slimmer, and the Belgians know how to play tactically. Slow it down a little, throw tons of nades, every second is one. Well, that's going to be the best semi-final for sure.
Now,
Belgium versus Belgium
This
versus
is tough.
Portugal.
this is going to be an interesting call. Team Slavic has to win in a matter of 30 seconds, and to do so, they should be pushing positions probably. I believe that they are preparing to push wall. At least they should be doing so. I'm running down, 35 seconds. Logic being taken down in the process. They will finally push toward wall. Shane and Locati left.
Where the hell is Shane?
Shane
Oh
now.
no, he escaped.
The great escape from Shane is at middle. He has 15 seconds remaining. Don't.
Yeah,
do
very
it, I
well
don't
done.
know.
Run away. Oh my god! That was kind of lucky, but it worked. That is
That should
it.
be it.
Oh, well played, Slavic. I mean, my god, what a game. What a game. Congratulations, Belgium. You go on to face off against Portugal in the semi-finals. And, well, we don't know how USA versus UK ended, but I know for a fact that Colombia versus France will be up next. At least I think Fonsekovic and you are going to shoutcast that.
Yeah, well, let me just try to find the IP and to get in touch with phones.
Well, while we wait for him to go live and us to host it, I'm going to wish you all a very good evening. Thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to hit the follow button and the subscribe button if you appreciate the hard work that has been done. Yes, indeed, Ender Wigan, the Patreon is the best way to support the Nations Cup. Because well, the take that Twitch takes is a lot higher than that Patreon does. Actually, there's one way that's even better, and that is donating through PayPal. But well, I mean, Patreon is like a couple of euros a month. If that's something that you prefer, then you can definitely do that as well. Anyway. Thanks very much for that question, Ender Wigan. We appreciate all of the support that you guys give. Well, just once more quick summary. If you're interested in continual support, then Patreon. If it's a one-time donation, then PayPal. Anyway, that's it for us. We will be back with more Urban Terror action next Sunday, most likely. And then... well, we're getting nearer and nearer the conclusion of this 24th Nations Cup already. Thanks for watching. We're going to end with a little bit of music while we get the next stream live. See you next weekend. Bye-bye.